Yeah, it's still the same night. So, be amazed at the things you can buy on Amazon. Like, blown away. Alright, so one thing, this My Dyno is really universal. Don't have to use spec parts. So this is an Innovate RPM clamp. It's 2-wire. All I have to do is change out those wire ends, and he'll let me know which ones I need to wire it to. And it will hook right to engine RPM. There's 3 wires there. I think it's just 0 volt and signal. So, that's easy. This was not Amazon. This was expensive, but this is the sniffer pump. Now that is a 2x2x6 piece of aluminum. And I need to find someone who can put this in a lathe and bore me a hole in the center that will accept 1/8 MPT on each end and then be a small bore running through, I don't know, I think it's going to be like 1/8 inch or a little bigger than that, probably 3/16. And then I need them to bore into the side of this here. So you're going to have a hole going in here and out here that goes all the way through. That will hook up to the sniffer right there, okay? Because this has got vacuum on it, so it'll be sucking exhaust through this. Now I did the solid block because I need to limit the size of the travel. I need it to be small so it's fast reading. Now I need to drill a hole in it and tap it for Senor Wideband, which I'm going to need to unplug from here. You know how long I had this and I could never unplug it, and now I know how. Freaking great. Alright folks, and good morning-ish. It's actually closer to noon. I have an appointment here in a minute. I gotta go talk to someone about some legal advice, but we've gone ahead and pulled the motor back out of the Gold Bike here. I'm gonna go ahead and just pop the head off, strip it as much as I have to, as little as I can, and the block, and I'm gonna send those off to my machine shop. I gotta go over there and get Hoopty Rick's crank and rods and pistons and the rotating assembly. Anyway, I'll probably do that tomorrow and have them check those for cracks and figure out where the crack is and if it's repairable. If it's in the block, we're just going to change the block. If it's in the head, we're going to hope we can repair it. That would be optimal. Otherwise, I'm going to have to find someone who's wanting to run a dry block and has an equal quality head that we could trade for. This head has brand new freaking valves in it, brand new springs, all the goodies, and it turns out it's probably cracked. Hopefully not. Hopefully it's a block. Hopefully it's an easy fix, but I can't guarantee anything. It saw apparently 80 pounds of boost. Texas Motor still waiting on the cam pin. Should be here tomorrow or Thursday. Other than that, we haven't completed a lot today, but we have made steps. So what I'm going to do now is I'm going to go ahead and put Eric's up on the lift so I can go ahead and get started on buttoning up the last bits before that needs to be on the dyno. And it could go on the dyno right now, but it can't go on the dyno right now. So that's the problem. In any case, I'll get that up here, get the plastics off of it, get them hung up, all that good jazz, and we'll move forward from there. It is a really pretty bike. He did get new GS6R emblems. Anyway, squirrel. That's all for now, guys. I'll update you guys at the end of the day. You know what, y'all? I forgot to do an exit video. So, went ahead and I'm almost done with the NLR AMS 1000 install on Eric's bike. Then it's ready for the dyno. Let's see. Pulled the motor out of the Gold Bike. I told you about that. We got Christian Sandy's buttoned up the rest of the way. That is probably going to go on the dyno tomorrow. It won't have any numbers. The dyno doesn't have numbers, but it's a roller with resistance, and that's all I need. Like I said yesterday in that video, we'll put it on there and just make a couple tugs, make sure the fuel map's close, and go to the track and finish it there. That's about all I got going on. I got, sounds like Roy Brown coming tomorrow to pick up his 2 turbos. All 3 of them little 4-wheelers going home tomorrow. So that'll pretty much empty an entire storage unit in a week. That's pretty slick work right there, guys. Got to jump on a few other little things. I've got someone lined up to do the machine work on that aluminum block, hopefully. Otherwise, if someone wants to try and fabricate me something they think will work, it's going to have a 70 CFH vacuum drawn across it. So it's not a whole lot of vacuum, guys. But if you can come up with something, I'll try it. I'm trying to get my original one back. I can't get it back. It's a long, drawn-out process. Anyway, We'll be addressing that more once I can disclose more on that situation. But for now, I'm going to go get me some chicken wings, and I'm going to go to the house and go to bed. I'm actually getting home at a half-ass decent time tonight. Later.